Ottawa, Canada, to give this testimony. First of all, I want to say thank you to God for the opportunity to be standing here today. Now, towards the end of last year, the Holy Spirit had been ministering to me that the time at my company, my old job, had come to an end. So the first mistake I made was to rely on my own understanding. Now, I have a first-class degree in my bachelor's and also in my master's degree. And I've never really had to struggle for a job, so I thought it would be easy to get a job. So I actively started applying for a job, and it was just nothing. It was very silent, but I was not pressured because I still had the job. Now, come to January this year, 22nd to be precise, I lost my job. I got laid off, and I was doing the New Year fast, and the enemy was speaking to me, if people are doing New Year fast, and they are getting their breakthroughs, you are losing your job, it don't be for you. But I'm like, what God cannot do does not exist. So I started applying for jobs, and it was rejections upon rejections. I started making declarations that my inbox will not be a graveyard for rejections. Now, come to September, I started interviewing for roles, still rejection. October, still rejection. Meanwhile, in January, I said, God, I want to come back in November and testify. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I want to do that. October 19th, my younger sister called me from the UK, and she said, it's going to be unfair if you're the only person missing from my mom's birthday celebration, because my mom turned 60 last week. And she said, can I book a flight for you? As soon as the call went off, I heard the Holy Spirit say, but you told me you want to come and testify in November. And immediately I said, but I don't have a testimony. And I shoved the conversation to the side. And I started preparing my kids for church, and pastor was preaching on the fourth service. The theme of the service was when God shows men mercy. And he was talking about the lepers who came to Jesus. He asked for mercy, and he said, go show yourself to the priest. And Pastor Jerry was saying, just do it. God is not going to send you to report yourself to the priest and they will shame you. So that day I booked my flight. And I said, God, I'm booking my flight October 19th. You have from today till my last Sunday in Nigeria to give me a reason to testify. Now, a company that I had interviewed for had rejected me. 24th, the hiring manager of another team reached out to me and said they wanted to interview me. We booked the interview for the 30th of October. 28th, the word came. Pastor Jerry said, when it comes to your turn, they will pick somebody else. It ends now. 30th, I went for my interview. I did the interview. It was on a Thursday. The following week, I got an offer. This offer is good. Even my sister wrote down an offer letter. The salary she wrote, it was big. I was like, this is too much. And she said, Kelechi, we're going to ask God for restoration, for compensation, and for Jara. And the Lord did it. And my salary, restoration, plus compensation, plus Jara, because what I asked for, they really added Jara on top of it. I get to walk from my house. I'm not confined to wearing any type of dressing like a banker. I walk from my house. Pastor Jerry, I want to say thank you. You know, when God told the lepers, he says, go and report yourself to the priest. He didn't even take me to land to Abuja. I already had 2 offers. So I have come to report myself to the priest of this altar that the Lord restored my finances and my salary. If I had stayed in that job, it would have taken me 10 years. 10 years to get to the salary that I have.
Thank you so much for listening to the end. Please like this video, share it with someone, and kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you.